TikTok might or might not be banned in the US, but here's the thing, you will still die off here in Singapore. Here's why, and if you disagree, then people must be laughing at you for worrying with a cat. So, by now, you should know about the impending TikTok ban, and Choso just promised to fight the ban in the courts. In case you're not aware, the US can now force TikTok to be sold to a US company or person, or ban it in 9 months or a year. TikTok has said repeatedly that they won't be sold, so the only outcome is either they are banned or they win in the court. And during the legal fight, it will take years, so they might still be operating for years. But here's the thing, we are also focused on the language of the new law that's being signed in, but forget about the uncertainty that the new law will bring in. Here's the thing, whatever outcome it is, during the next few months or so, the uncertainty on the fate of the app is going to change how people interact with it. Let's say you're a TikToker or who's a content creator and creating content is your livelihood. You see, would you put in 101% effort to grow your TikTok account if you realize that it might be banned all of a sudden? No, you won't, because TikToker only put 1%. Instead, you'll now move to Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts or heck, even Facebook Reels or Lemonade. You have never thought of using Xiaohongshu, but eventually just use it cause TikTok might be gone. You won't be the only person who has this mindset. I'm certain 99.99% of TikTokers are doing the same thing as you watch this. And I'm sure Instagram and YouTube knows that, and every ounce of their energy shall be devoted to the service of Reels and Shorts. What's so familiar? When that happens, other platforms will grow, and while you might still post on TikTok, you likely will not put a full focus on it due to its uncertain future, leading to you one day just focusing on other platforms. And as months go on, fewer good videos will appear in TikTok. And for users like Gombilang, when she realized that her favorite creators have moved on to other platforms, what does she do? She might be but she's smart enough to move to the other platform instead. Now, that sounds very legit, right? Imagine multiplying that by millions and millions of users. So even if by next year, the US suddenly simply go and make a U-turn, allowing TikTok to continue, all users will be gone. This sounds like something new, but it's not. You see, this is a classic example of self-fulfilling prophecy. You see, a self-fulfilling prophecy occurs when the belief or expectation influence behavior in such a way that cause the belief or expectation to come true. The ban might or might not come true, but the belief and expectation that it might happen will have influenced many people's behaviors, leading it to come true. Okay, maybe not ban, but a downfall of TikTok, which is same as a ban. Cause like it or not, beliefs are more powerful than facts. I mean, just look at your boss, who thinks he's the bestest leader in the world, but everyone knows that he's the worst person in the world. Instead, do you know that Dragon kids do indeed do better in life and are better educated just because they have this belief that they are better? This is known as a effect, which shows how powerful beliefs are and how a change in belief can make you do this very, very differently. Now, you argue that the ban is in the US, so it won't affect Singapore. But here's the thing, remember, it's not the ban that will destroy TikTok, but a change in the entire social media industry. With fewer people using TikTok in the US, more people using Instagram or YouTube, the domino effect will definitely spill over. You see, what similar bans have occurred before, that was a different landscape altogether. What Indian banned it back in 2020, people were still not that obsessed with short-form videos, and there were only 465 million TikTok users compared to the 955 million TikTok users now. Heck, back then, Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts were not even launched. Therefore, the domino effect will be much, much stronger, especially when we also depend on US content a lot, which means the key conclusion is this, the ban won't destroy TikTok. The announcement of the ban has already destroyed it. Of course, I'm just a stupid blue cat, so don't take my words for it. Instead, can you follow me on YouTube or Instagram if you're watching this on TikTok? You can watch this video to know the issue of how TikTok will be banned, and subscribe to us on YouTube, please. I scared YouTube, please, okay?